Happy Friday, Roanchar Ranchers. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. This week was the last week for Louie's medication. Unfortunately, we have not seen any improvement. So what I have noticed is that when he gets stressed out, he does exhibit the signs more. So specifically his rear legs spasm. So I need to circle back with Dr. Lauren and figure out the next steps for him. Like I mentioned last week, we may start him on a supplement that's kind of a balancer. So whatever his body needs, it regulates those levels. And we'll see what that does. It may just be a matter of getting him on something that kind of mellows him out and doesn't make him have such anxiety. That is the one thing that I have noticed with him. It doesn't take a whole heck of a lot for him to get anxious. So, and that's in the field too. That's not only in the barn area. He is very much on high alert 24/7. So I think that is that might be contributing to it as well. So definitely talk to Dr. Lauren about that and see what can be done. I think as far as the marquee and the medication that we're giving him right now, it just might be a situation where he's had the EPM for too long, and those just aren't going to do anything. Or it might be a case that we get him on the stabilizers and then try the the marquee or the medication he's on right now and see if that has an effect. So stay tuned. The never-ending roller coaster of Louie's treatment plan. But otherwise, he's doing well. He is out on the pasture. The boys actually just came back up while I was closing the gates because tomorrow is the beginning of shotgun season. So pasture number 4 is closed for the season. Hi, buddy. So that the 4th pasture is the topmost one that is closest to the woods. So the 2nd and 3rd pasture are not close to the woods. So so they could still meander about on those, at least for a little while longer, before we close those off for the winter as well. But yeah, with shotgun season starting tomorrow, the 4th pasture had to get shut down, and on top of it is incredibly, incredibly wet up there. The water is just flowing off that hill up there. We have a drain tile that goes into a drainage pipe, and it is gushing out of that pipe right now. So that pasture probably is needs a break as well because it's so wet. The other thing that's going on is that we are amping up for Giving Tuesday. We are going to be raising funds for an emergency medical fund. This year, unlike any other year, 49% of our budget has gone towards medical expenses. Between Louie's accident and then Louie's EPM treatment and taking care of Gabby and first, the x-rays, and actually the set of x-rays that Louie and Gabby had, we're at right now 49% of our budget is for medical expenses. So a couple of years ago, we had a medical fund, an emergency medical fund that we had created, and we have to replenish those funds. So that is what we will be doing for Giving Tuesday. You can do that either on our website by going to roncharranchrescue.org, or we will have a Facebook fundraiser on Tuesday as well. But if you do want to give now, please feel free to just go to roncharranchrescue.org, and it's right on the homepage. And this medical fund, emergency medical fund, it's not, solely for Louie. Obviously, we still have the treatment plan that is still in play for him. But it's also for any future horses that come to the rescue. So we never want to make a decision, and quite honestly, we don't make decisions on medical treatment based off of cost. What it's based off of is quality of life and making sure that the horses get the best care at a timely fashion, and the expenses really doesn't come into play. That's why we have the emergency medical fund. So we don't have to worry about cost. All we have to do is worry about getting them better and giving them the medical attention that they need as quickly as possible. In a stressful situation, you really don't want to worry about the money factor. And that's not how we do it. So we're creating the emergency medical fund so that we can take care of whatever comes our way in a timely fashion and give the horses the best care that they deserve. So that is what we're doing on Giving Tuesday. We do have a group of donors who are putting money up for a match. If you don't know what a match is, that means essentially that your money goes twice as far. So if you donate $10, they are matching that $10. They are donating $10 as well. So that equals $20. And we have a match up to $3,200. So our goal is $6,400. So if you go ahead and donate, it's going to double the amount up to that $6,400 that we're trying to raise. If anything taught us, if this year taught us anything, it's be ready for anything. And, the $6,400 will definitely put our mind at ease and afford the horses the care that they need. And remember, this is an emergency medical fund, and we're not talking about funds for annual shots and vaccinations and the regular supplements that they are, like or medication, I should say, that Louie is on, like Equiox. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about when an emergency arises, that's what this fund will be going towards. So, keep your eye out for that on Giving Tuesday, which is, for those that don't know, Giving Tuesday is the Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So you have Thanksgiving, you have Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and then Giving Tuesday. So that's what we have planned for the Giving Tuesday campaign. As you can see, Louie has a very, very good appetite. We are probably going to come to you early on next week. We'll probably do a Facebook Live on Wednesday. Because we know that people are traveling and might have off on Friday. So I just want to touch base with you guys before Thanksgiving, give you guys another update, and let you guys see the big guy prior to Thanksgiving. That's all I have for you guys. Allison is coming in tomorrow, so I will keep you guys updated on how it goes with that. Louie enjoys it, so I'm sure he'll be falling asleep. Hi, buddy. Oh, Laura, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Well, we enjoy bringing you Louie. It's there is something very calming about the sound of a horse eating their hay. Not quite sure what it is. It's I was actually listening to a podcast today, a Stacy Westfall podcast, and she was mentioning that as well, that there's a very calming, soothing feeling just listening to a horse eat their dinner. But Laura, I appreciate your sentiment. So thank you so much, and thank you so much for all of your support as well. And that goes for all of you. As I've mentioned, this year's been a trying year. And you guys have been there with Gabby, Barney, and Louie the entire way. And I really can't say thank you enough. It's heartwarming, and you guys don't have to do that. You don't have to show up on Fridays and watch them eat. You don't have to support them with your donations or your kind words or the cards that you guys have sent. Thank you so much. I really can't put into words how much it means. Because it's it's just difficult for me to put into words. But I truly appreciate all of you and the support that you guys have given this year. And I just wanted to say I'm so thankful for you all. I just wanted to stop and let you guys enjoy the sound of him eating. All right, Ronchar Ranchers, thanks again. We will talk on Wednesday. And until that time, be well. If you're in Western New York, try and stay warm because it's cold out here. It's windy and it's cold. So everybody be safe, stay warm, and we'll touch base on Wednesday. Thanks, everyone.